What's good, cyberspace? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. And you already know, Reclaim Your Throne.
If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery. She made a mistake, grammatical apostrophe. Yeah. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Baby, come fuck with a monopoly. He seek the hoe, ain't nobody hot as me. If she don't fuck, then she not for me. Shit. If she don't suck, then she not for me. Shit. Scratching bitches off just like the lottery.
So guys, we got to get into it. I am about to show you right now everything that is wrong with the dating market. So let's go.
Hey, everybody lit, can't pull that file. Hey, as soon as it pop, bro, pull that file.
All right, guys. So as you can see, the first clip that I have for you is a obese woman. Okay, she is obese. This is past plus size, y'all. This is obesity at its finest. And she is basically waving at boys her size, lethargically, nonchalantly, apathetically, because she's not really interested in guys her size. So this is a popular song on TikTok, and I think, or a sound on TikTok, and I think it's from a Lil Baby song, and he's like, hey, we lit, can't put our fire out, or something like that, or this is the first time coming to my house, something like that. But anyways, basically, she is waving at boys her size with no care in the world, like, could take it or leave it. But then, I'm going to pause it right here. It says, boys that weigh 100 pounds. She's waving, happy, nice. And this is the reality of the situation, because when you go outside, you will see especially black men with women who are, this woman has to be over 300 pounds. With women who are this size, and they'll be skinny, in shape black men, able-bodied black men with women this size. And you'll literally see this in real life. Go to any Walmart. Okay? Go to any Chuck E. Cheese's. Okay? Like, I'm telling you right now, this is what you're gonna see. Very skinny, able-bodied black men with black women who are, completely oversized, overweight. It's ridiculous. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie Norbit, but that is a testament to what is actually going on. You have skinny, able-bodied black men who, otherwise would have been able to get a woman at least that's her size. She didn't even have to be attractive, but at least her size, and they're with women this big. Now, me personally, I would never subject myself to something like this, but there are a lot of brothers out there who are doing just that, and it's very sad. I see it all the time, and most of the time you see that happening because these men don't have jobs, don't have anything to their name, maybe drug addicts, low ambition, low IQ, and that's just what they're dealing with at the moment, because they're not in a good position themselves financially, even if they may be in quote-unquote decent shape. All right, guys, so for the next video I have is very concerning, very upsetting. You have a transformer who basically confesses to living with her boyfriend and their parents, and his parents, for 3 months, and none of them knew she was a transformer, or he was a transformer. This is very concerning because this woman is, or this man, look, this dude is tricking somebody to have an intimate relationship with them. Like I'm sure he's kissing the person, all this kind of stuff. And these are the main people who will say, oh, men ain't this, men ain't that, because they quote unquote lie, and they lie to women, and all men do is lie. But then your whole identity is a lie, okay? And I'm not trying to crap on this community, but it's just extremely concerning that the reason why they're trying to normalize people not misgendering and quote unquote dead naming these individuals is because they want them to be able to date and have that autonomy where, oh, I didn't have to tell you what I really am because I identify by this gender and that's really who I am. So they want to blur the line. They want to blur the lines, and it's gonna get some people hurt. It's gonna get some people in a very bad situation that they may not be able to get out of. Okay, we saw the situation with the Virginia Tech football player who was quote unquote deceived by a transformer, and he was able to get off from that encounter, that deadly encounter that he had with a transformer, because he basically said that this individual tricked me and it sent me into a rage, and that's what happened. It is what it is. So that guy was able to get off. So I think this sets a horrible precedent. But anyways, let's get into the video and then I'll give my commentary on the latter part.
I lived with my boyfriend and his parents for 3 months, and none of them knew that I was transgender. I'm going to tell you how she found out. So basically, here's a little background on me. I started transitioning when I was a teenager, and I went through the whole glitz and glam. I met my boyfriend here in New York, and he was staying in Buffalo, but he relocated to New York, homeless. I met him outside. We eventually ended up getting together, and
okay, so this individual met the boyfriend outside. He was homeless. Okay. The transformer, that is. And a lot of times these transformers absolutely encounter homeless situations, okay? Because a lot of times when they do this transition, they are shunned by their family, and I completely understand why.
He told me that he was going to move back in with his parents and he would love for me to come with. So I went, and I didn't tell him, yo, I'm trans. He introduced me to his mom. He introduced me to his dad. I met a few of his siblings. And, I was even laying in the bed. There are times that I was showering and the mom would come in and
Wow. I mean, the level of deceit, absolutely disgraceful. And the fact that this man could not tell is even more scary. It's even more scary.
And nobody had a clue. So one day I asked to use someone's phone, and my phone was not working, so I logged into my Instagram. I have 2 Instagram accounts. I have one for people that know and another for people that don't.
Wow, so this individual is basically living a double life, and they say that men are liars. Well, I guess they're right, because this is a man. So this individual is playing a very dangerous game here. I'm all for LGBT rights, but I believe that this is an infringement on someone else's right when you don't give them the common decency to let them know who you really are.
So I ended up forgetting to log out, and his mom went to use her phone after me. And the next day when I woke up, I just found her acting really funny. She was acting really strange. She loved me, but then she started acting very standoffish, almost like you betrayed me. Like you could see the look in her eye. So, I finally decide that I've had enough with attention, and I want to ask her, what's really good? Like, what's happening? What's going on? What's beef? So she's like, you logged into my phone last night. Do you know what you left on there? I said, no, nothing. I should have logged out. And she said, I went to your page and I watched your videos. I said, what videos? She says,
now why is this dude acting so clueless, like he don't know what the deal is? Bruh, you got found out. You got found out.
You transition. You didn't tell us. So then she's like, you were around my kids. You were around my grandkids. You were around my nieces and nephews. Why didn't you tell me this?
Yep, all legit points. all legit points. You are around these individuals' children and you're portraying something you're not. I mean, let's keep it a buck. Nobody is taking their kids to a a transformer daycare, a LGBT daycare. Nobody's leaving their kids there because we understand respectfully the the sexual perversion that goes on in that community. I'm not saying that everybody is on that, but I'm just saying nobody wants to leave their children with these individuals. I mean, I guess now they're normalizing it with the what is that thing where the drag queens come into the schools, drag queen story time. So they're normalizing this type of activity, but nobody really wants to leave their children. That's why you have like such backlash and uproar about these individuals going into schools and making it seem like everything is sweet when we know that it's not.
I said, ma'am, listen, you make it seem like I'm a threat to the public safety or something. I'm a regular girl, but I knew if I would have said something that I would be labeled otherwise and I would be dehumanized and treated funny. That's why I didn't say nothing. She said,
well, it doesn't matter. You made that choice to transform, so now you have to give the people that you're around the choice to be around you and want to be around you and accept you. I mean, think about the trauma. And we hear all these women talking about trauma. Oh, it's trauma bonds. Oh, traumatic situations happen to me. You need to heal from your trauma. Think about the trauma that this man is going through. He was kissing all up on you, rubbing all up on your hairy ass legs. You know what I'm saying? Like probably rubbing through your scalp, rubbing your toes, sucking your toes. Maybe even having intercourse. Who knows? Getting some top. Okay, getting some brain, getting some head, getting some fellatio. And think about now he's questioning his sexuality. Now this man is confused about what he actually finds attractive in the opposite or same sex. So this is very traumatizing for a young man who was deceived in this way. And that's why the guy at Virginia Tech, the football player at Virginia Tech, got off, because everybody understands that type of deception, that type of deceit, like Hafiz was saying, that deceit is insurmountable. Okay, it really is, and that can cause a man to go into a deep depression. You don't know what is going on psychologically in that man's head. Now everybody in his family knows, his mother knows, so you know the whole family gonna know. She ain't gonna keep it to herself, okay? Because you know these women gonna talk. So she gonna tell the husband, and then she gonna tell her you know, her sister or some other girl in the family, and then boom, it's over. Everybody knows that you know, were having intercourse with a homosexual. And I mean, that can completely destroy whatever social status within your family you have. I mean, how can you lead a family when people know that dirty little secret that you have? I mean, it's completely embarrassing. It's completely unfair. And this individual should be arrested and charged.
well, you gotta get up and help clean up. You know what? If you're gonna be living here, you gotta help clean up. She started getting real like, you know, snappy. So I'm like, I'm just gonna pack my things and go, because I know that's the next thing you're gonna say. She's like, yeah. Does my son know? I said, nah. She said, you know what? We're gonna keep it between us, but you gotta go. I said,
wow. Does my son know? No. Brother, we're praying for you over here. Come on over. Take the red vitamin and reclaim your throne.
so what did I do? I packed my stuff and I left. I wasn't gonna play with her.
Who was that white man in the background?
I lived with my boyfriend and his parents for 3 months.
So anyways, y'all already know, I mean, this was a tragic story. Tragic story. And I mean, very upsetting. It is what it is. This is the game. So Guys, you have to be extremely careful. But anyways, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. See you in relationship questions to the email down below with a screenshot of your cash app so I know you pay on time, man. Y'all need to be on your motherfucking knee with the BS. You already know. Reclaim your throne.
He seek the hoe. Ain't nobody hot as me.
Ain't nobody hot as me. I'm the type to fit that cylinder in her isosceles. Shit, she probably fucking, but it's not for free. What's a cash app? Bitch, you'll have a nigga pay your fee. Yeah, I can see just how you whine me. Pouring out of me is this misogyny is riding me. Pick apart the beat or pick apart the P. Like how the fuck you let them niggas feed your ass that riding me? Got these bitches salivating over.
Claim your throne.